Greetings everyone, welcome to AJ's Diecast News and Reviews. Today we're going to be going through something a little different because I don't know how many of you have seen a diecast interior without the body around it. So this will be our first 1/24th scale examination on this channel. Let's dive into it. So this will be our stock car chassis for today, a 2012 Ford Fusion interior. This is a base car with no special features, and we're going to check it out up close. Side view reveals a lot. There's a lot of craftsmanship that went into the interiors of these older diecasts. The body is split with an all-metal bottom chassis, while the interior cage where the driver would sit is plastic. In real life, is made of heavy-duty materials that aren't meant to break in case of an accident. They are there to protect the driver. Inside our car, you can see they detailed a lot of tubes and hoses going in and out of various compartments of the car. We got cooling and exhaust systems going to various places, as well as painted details on those tanks. Those fire extinguisher tanks are nicely painted red with a golden strap holding them together. Some nice devices here on the dashboard, as well as a rear view mirror. Here is the very dusty dashboard. There is the steering column and the many gauges on the dash. And of course, the driver's seat to keep the driver planted. They painted the seatbelt buckles. Here is another angle of the interior roll cage. You can see the diecast manufacturer themselves sometimes had to hand glue pieces together like this one here. There's the inner frame of the roll cage. It has to be very secure for the driver in case of impacts. Here are those electronics again on the dash. They nicely appear through the windshield of the diecast. It's a nice touch, and I assume those are devices for the car's battery. The tires turn on the axle. We'll flip it to the underside so you can check out the movement. It's like a real working axle because it is. This car also has working suspension, as you can see right here. It's made using a spring. Here's the front end where the air intakes would lead air into the engine bay. There is the car's splitter, which sticks out from the front. It helps move air and keep the car planted to the road surface. This is the engine bay. The interior is well detailed and nicely appointed with lots of painted gears and wires. The side of the engine cover here says Ford Motorsports, since this is a Ford Fusion. The window nets are actually just placed on two plastic knobs. They can easily be removed if one so pleases. There is the top, and here are the knobs on the bottom. The plastic roll cage is actually screwed into the metal chassis of the car. These black hoses would actually stick out the rear side windows and vent exhaust and hot air out of the interior of the vehicle. The inside of the wheel well is metal, it's part of the chassis. Moving to the back, this is where the trunk would be. This is the car's fuel system. The fuel entry point is right here, and it goes down to the red rectangle, which from the underside looks like this. That's the fuel tank. Hidden deep inside, there is also some other thing. To use a technical term, it's certainly a thing. A detail people would never see if the car's body was on this chassis. I don't even know what it is, so okay. This car was number 2 of however many they made, so that's a low number. Let's check the underside. It's all painted and beautiful. Really, you can't complain. There are all these separate parts. I mean, look at that. All of that's separate. They aren't just molded on. I love all the components here under the engine bay and how well the axle and suspension works. This bad boy here is the side exhaust release. So there you go, the interior of a NASCAR stock car in diecast form. So this is the gist of our video today, really something short, and just to show you the work that went into the interior of diecasts back in the day. There's a lot here, and if I grabbed an Elite or an Owner's Series diecast to look at it over this base one, there'd be even more little details to look at. But this is incredible as is. Most people won't even really look at or appreciate the interior details. I thought it would be cool to check it out and give some appreciation to the finer details. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and hit the like button, bell for notifications, and as always, I love reading and responding to your comments. Hey, and don't forget to use promo code AJM at Circle B Diecast to get an extra $5 off of your purchase. That's free money. I hope you liked today's foray into the diecast realm of 1/24th scale cars, and I hope to do more in the future. Until then, I'm AJ, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.